So if you have not seen my last review, which was Popstar, a movie that I thought looked bad but turned out to be really good, go watch that review if you want to. But this is a movie, after watching Popstar, I was like, alright, that was really good. Now let's go watch a movie that I think might be enjoyable. I've heard some good things. No. Not at all. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. 2 years ago, the Michael Bay version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, and I do own that movie. Yes, I own it. You know why? Because it's enjoyable fun. I said that in my last review. I haven't actually watched the review in a while, but if I didn't, then, well, here's my review now. It's an enjoyable film. I enjoy it. It's stupid. It's not a great movie, but I do enjoy it. Now let's talk about the second one. Oh my gosh. I walked in this movie hearing funny things. Like, I heard things like saying, it's enjoyable, it's fine, go see it, it's a good popcorn, it's a good summer kickoff. Okay, I'm gonna be real truthful. I am here to be honest, tell y'all my opinion, because I like to talk about movies, so I'm gonna tell y'all my truth. There is enjoyment in this movie in one scene for me and the Turtles, but everything else, there's so much negative. I cannot sit here and tell y'all, go see this. This is a good movie. I can't lie to you guys. So let's get started. I'll start with the positives. Well, the story is Ninja Turtles, they're back. They're coming out of the shadows. People are starting to see them. You get to see them on the cameras. News people say, like in the trailer it says, who are you? Well, they're showing themselves now. They're out of the shadows. And when Shredder gets these two idiots, Rocksteady and Bebop, they become a pig and a rhino, and they're like big mutant things, whatever, and then they are attacking the Turtles, they're trying to stop the Turtles, and this all leads to a big epic finale we will get to in a minute, because I have a big negative with that. So that's basically the story. Shredder is building this tiny little army to stop the Turtles, and okay, let's start with the positives. First off, the Turtles. The Turtles, way better. In the first one, they were just so, like, there. They weren't the show. They weren't the main thing. That's the reason you go see the movie, from my opinion, honestly. But then, in this one, it's them. It's actually them. You get to see them more than Megan Fox. You get to see them more than Will Arnett. You get to see them a lot more, and they do a lot more in this movie. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed seeing their chemistry between each other. Michelangelo is hilarious. Leonardo is a great leader. Raphael is just a cool character. Donatello, he's smart, nerdy, funny, and I like that. Overall, I really like those chemistry between them. And there's one scene in this movie, it's like the scene in the first one where they go down the mountain. It's like that, except it's in a plane, leads to a river, with a tank in the river. That whole sequence, I really liked. It was enjoyable. I liked seeing that. It was fun. It was stupid fun. And that, I liked it. All their chemistry was working, it was on point, and then it led into great fun action. But that is it. There's too much negative for me to say, get your money out and go see it. I cannot put your money back in the wallet and go and watch Popstar, in my opinion. Because in my opinion, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is a bad movie with a capital D for disappointment. I did not like this movie. Even though I just said I enjoyed that scene, I can enjoy a scene and not like the movie. So let's start with this negative. First off, what was up with Krang? Krang, is that his name? Okay, first off, he comes out of nowhere. He comes in the third act. That's when he really comes in. There's a cloud. It opens up. Monsters, spaceships, they start attacking New York City. And he just comes and just starts ruling the movie. It's like he's the main villain. They finally got to the main villain. The whole movie, it's been Shredder building Bebop and Rocksteady, and then they go after the Turtles, and they cause mayhem, and then they get... I don't want to spoil it, actually. No, I won't spoil it. Something happens, and then it leads into Crane. Like, here's an example. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, the Green Goblin. He comes in for 10 minutes and leaves the movie. It's the same exact thing with Crane. He comes in and he leaves. There was no point in Crane. What was the point? And it was so stupid. He was a cartoon in a live-action film. Now, before all the comments, but it's a cartoon. It's based off of a cartoon. I know it's based off a cartoon. I know this. But they really went cartoony. Like, I mean, boom, cartoon in the movie. Like, honestly, they went way too cartoony with Crane, and they ruined the third act. In the third act, the whole battle, it reminds me of the first one. You know how Shredder was on top of a building, and they were on a big, like, platform, and if you do that, you fall? They're on a spaceship, and Crane, they're fighting Crane. And what is Shredder doing? He's off in the background. Shredder is not the final battle. He's not. And they did a better job in this one, I guess. Shredder sucked in this one, honestly, in my opinion. In the first one, he was too robotic. In this one, he's an actual actor. There's an actor playing him with actual lines and actual human dialogue. And they didn't get him right because they didn't show off the coolness of his character. All around him is metal knives, just like the first one. All in this one, all you do, the difference is you see his face and he has dialogue. But they still had the metal claws, they still had all the abilities like the first one. If they can get the dialogue and the cool abilities and they can mix them together and do the third movie and do that, it'll be awesome. But in this movie, he didn't have any of those cool abilities. It was just a guy with dialogue with the same knives. They ruined Shredder once again. Another positive is, what's his name? The rat. The main rat guy, the one who teaches him. Splinter, yeah, he was better in this one. He was actually kind to him. He wasn't mean, just beat him up. He was actually nice in that. That's another positive I forgot to tell y'all. But yeah, Shredder, I don't think they did him right again. I really think it. Megan Fox, she's there. Like, she's pretty, she's hot, I will admit it, but she's there. Sorry, Durant Cinema, if you're watching, she is hot. But she's just there. She's not April O'Neil to me. She's not. And I really thought Bebop and Rocksteady, they're cartoons. If I had to pick out the three villains, there's three villains apparently, in this movie, if I had to pick them, it'd be Bebop and Rocksteady, because they were kind of fun, and they did the most out of the both villains. Crump, whatever the one was, he was just there at the very end, and Shredder, he was just there in the beginning and helped out at the middle and the end, and then he was gone. Like, that was it. Like, honestly, the villains of the whole movie, Bebop, Rocksteady, Crump, whatever, I forget his name already, and Shredder were all terrible villains or cartoons. Get him out of here. They ruined the movie, in my opinion. The villains sucked. But now, here's the one thing. When I first heard this news, I was so excited. The guy from Arrow is playing Casey Jones. I was like, that's perfect! They didn't use him. He was just there. And he wore the mask like one time. One time. In the original movie, he wore it twice. Twice, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he wore it twice, I'm pretty sure. And this one he wears it once. He's an ex-cop guy. He was in the scene in the trailer where they're going down the road and they're trying to get that big truck and it's like they're in that little garbage truck. Yeah, he's in the cop truck and he's an ex-cop and he becomes a vigilante. And in the original movie, he was an outsider like Raphael. He did anti-hero stuff and he still helped the Turtles. I like that Casey Jones. In this movie, he's very heartfelt, flirty with Megan Fox, and that's it. He's all a good person, and he likes everyone in the group. In the original movie, in the original cartoon, he's an outsider. He's an anti-hero. He helps out when he feels like it. He helps people he likes. In this movie, he's just happy. He likes everyone. And when he fights people, he's good at it, but he just helps everyone. Yay! That's not Casey Jones! That's not Casey Jones! Overall, this movie, it just sucks, honestly. The scene with the plane going in the water, it's awesome. The Turtles, they're awesome. Everything else, awful. So I cannot recommend this movie, and all I can say is a really, really, really low D. I do not recommend this movie. I thought it was a complete disappointment. It could have been a good, fun mixture of the first one, but this movie's not even great. It's barely even good. And the new one sucks. How? How? Like how? Really? How? Okay, anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a comment below, tell me your opinion. What did you think of the movie? Which one's better? The first one or the second one? I gotta go with the first one. Sorry. Anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.